Right, let's go. Right. Chat. All right, let's. I think today we will reach 1700 somehow. That's the plan. Let's go. Let's get started with the game. Uh, I need to wear my headphones. Let's play London. All right. Let's bring out the night. ओए एक बार लाइव पे जा और हेडफोन लगा के सुन के देख कैसा आवाज आ रहा है. Right. Okay, so he's so far yet have moved only his pawns. हेडफोन लगा ना तेरा ऑक्स के साथ. Okay, so he might push. So let's just push instead. Uh, I don't want to give him a free tempo. That's why I don't. I haven't. Okay. So what? Okay, so it pins my knight. How can we save it other than this move? Anyway, let's play that. Then we develop. Actually, I could have developed the bishop and just castle, but I think it's fine. कैसा आ रहा है बैकग्राउंड बोला ना मैंने वो तेरे को रॉ इनपुट में वो सब कुछ सुना रहा था पर एक्चुअल आउटपुट में बराबर ये सब. Nice. Okay, let's develop the bishop and castle shot. Okay, he will be pushing. We can go back with the bishop if he pushes. Let's just take one. Think this is fine. He has a pawn dominance. Okay, now we are getting cooked. I cannot save it, so let's just move our rook out of the danger. Yeah, we are very passive over here. We need to activate our pieces. Okay, so it doesn't takes. Should I take or should I just continue with? Or even better, I think I can. No, If I try to threaten his queen, he will take this pawn, and I can't defend that pawn. We are very definitely not good position. I think I did mess up the opening because I wanted to check the mic quality and all. Yep, sure. We'll play with you next match. Mm, where's my I don't think I have anything better in this game. He's a piece up already. I am definitely not finding any. I cannot find any leads or sort of. I am definitely not finding any. Cannot find any leads or sort
रेटेड खेलूं श्योर नॉट ये आपकी आईडी थी क्या यार अगली बार प्लीज मेरे को 3+2 भेजना यार ये
of. Think maybe I should just push this pawn so that I can at least protect that. I have no good moves. I don't even have moves. Good moves to दूर की बात. Okay, so he hops in with the knight. He wants to fork my rook and yeah, that's very okay. But can I attack his queen? Because this fork will be devastating. Mhm. Or maybe I have to give him a rook. I think we are very much cooked here. I don't think there's a way to save this game anymore. Unless and until he blunders very bad. Anyways, let's just give him the fork. Okay, can we kick his bishop somehow? Can we eliminate that bishop? I attack his queen. What? Okay, so the queen has this diagonal. Queen has a4. And what else does the queen has? Hmm, let's try though. Let's attack his queen. We are fighting for survival here. We are low on time as well, but let's see if we can push it to a draw or something like that.
घटिया लगता है मेरे को 3+0
Um, um, okay, so yeah, he goes back here. Maybe I can give him a check, but that check doesn't do anything. Okay, I maybe I can attack his rook and then bring the bishop here. Finally, I think we can eliminate this bishop at least now. We blundered the knight very early, by the way, but can't be helped, I guess. Okay, so he takes the knight, rook. Let's take the rook as well. He can take this pawn. If he no, he cannot take this pawn because it's protected by the bishop itself. Yep. So he takes the that. I can take this. The bishop still survives. Okay, so now he's up 2 pieces. I think we are cooked. I should just resign now. Yeah, let's just resign. I think I should ask him for a rematch. Let's see if he accepts. Yep, there was a blunder and he doesn't accept the challenge. Maybe he's analyzing or something like that. Maybe I should send again. Yeah, he's not accepting the challenge. Let's go for a new game. Yeah, he declined my challenge. I don't know why. Well, that's a cheeky line. Let's play this. If he okay, he doesn't push the center. Let's conquer the center. Yeah, now he strikes in the center. I think we should strike in the center as well. Can we exchange this? The question is, should we exchange this? I guess not. Now, even if he pushes the d pawn, we can just end passant and take it. Uh, let's develop the knight. Put the right square bishop on this diagonal. Yeah, this queen has a way to escape. We can develop our queen then, and we castle shot. Okay, so he opens up the f file. Should we just take it? Can we just take it? All right, let's just take it. He wants to open up his bishop as well, and then we go in this way. So he can't castle shot. He can't go back. Like we can just take it. So we can develop the queen. Uh, let's see what he tries to do. Okay. So he develops the knight. I think we should develop the queen and then castle, or we can castle first. Where the knight's hopping in. The knight, okay, so the knight can go back here. I think we should castle first. Centralize the rook, and then we are opening the central lines. Centralizing the rook, and then we push the d pawn. Okay, so he pushed the d pawn himself. I think that's still fine. We can. Okay, we can go here. He will push this pawn, and the bishop will be somewhat trapped. If we go back, he does the same, but then bishop can hop there. He can. Oh my god, our bishop is getting trapped. So let's just go all the way back. Now he will definitely push this. If he doesn't push that, we can just take it. Yeah, but he push. Let's centralize the rook. Oh, so he is now artificially castling. I think now we can put the rook all the way back. Let's do this. That was a bit strange, I would say. Can we hop in? There are two pieces attacking it. I somehow need to activate my bishop. Let's develop the rook on the open file. So if his bishop ever moves, nope, it doesn't moves. My bishop here is pretty miserable. How can I reroute it? Maybe I can reroute it somewhere, push this pawn and then, yep, that looks good. I'm not looking to exchange my bishop, so we can just repeat. We are equal material here. He has a massive pawn chain. Okay, so he is planning now something different. I think I should continue with a check. I can give a check. It the bishop takes, and we develop our rook into the game. Looks good to me. And then we can bring the other rook as well, and our queen can join into the game as well. Yep, I think the knight to e2 was a bad move. Maybe a bad move. Okay, so he goes back instead of taking. Yeah, he knows because it would be a better for me to develop this. All right, but still we can continue with the plan. I can even just, yeah, no, but I want to open up my bishop and I want my bishop to join the party. I think this is fine. He takes with the bishop. And my queens enters the game, I guess. So that's pretty great for me. I mean, we take with the queen, and then we can enter here. And now our pieces are getting active. I guess now we can think of some attack or something like that. Now our position is pretty much better. We have to open up the center somehow. I think I got how to open up the center. Can I take there? No, I cannot. How about knight knight to c3 attacks the queen. Then queen moves somewhere like here. If queen moves here, we can just take the pawn. And he takes our knight. Let's just double up here first. Let's double the rooks on the e file since it's open. And then we can go for something like that. Yeah, he wants to exchange pieces so bad. But I don't want to exchange any piece. So I will just go back. If he pushes this, I go back. And he cannot push again because we can then take with the knight. Yep. Now they are aligned. I think I can develop the knight here so he cannot take with the bishop. Yep, let's try that. And also we are trying to attack on the center. And then we can move our queen somewhere in here or somewhere on this diagonal. I think both of our positions are pretty corrupt. He has this massive pawn chain, so endgame would be in his favor. So I have to try to attack him in this very instance. There are no certain checks or any discovered attack either. So our queen is pretty fine for now, but we need to be careful not to blunder the queen. By the way, if you are watching, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. That would help me a lot. Okay, so he pushes the pawn finally. But now I guess we can add one more attacker here and get started with our attack. I think this is the way. This is the way. If he pushes the pawn, we can not take it. But we can now give a check. I think I can sacrifice my rook now. I still need to think. I guess 4 minutes are enough to cook this, depending on what he plays. Okay, so he somewhat gave me a chance. I can give him a check. Oh, I can do here many things. I should give a check. He takes. Let's just grab the free pawn first. Then let's not overcomplicate it. We are at least winning some pawns here at least. Yep, he takes. We give him a check. We grab another pawn. I think now I need to bring my queen back and think of something to attack. I hope now my voice is pretty clear and crisps. Okay, so he wants to exchange the rooks. Yep. Let's double up on the e5. If he wants to take, he can take now. We are 2 pawns up. Now I guess it's pretty fine. No, it's still not fine because he has this pawn chain. And it looks pretty scary. So I would try my best to finish the game before we reach the end game. Okay, so he wants to exchange queens, which is, I guess exchanging queen is good for me. Or even better, I can, I guess, I give him a check. The bishop takes. How shall we do it? Or should I just go back and not exchange the queens? Let's not exchange the queens for now. If he takes, we take back. Here is a check where we can exchange the bishop for the knight, and we are pretty fine. He is fine as well. Yep, so he takes, we take back. We still have this check. If we want to exchange the rooks, we can exchange. Nope, he attacks my knight. Let's give him the check and exchange the knight and the bishop and weaken his king up even more. Yep, I guess now we can exchange. Okay, Okay, now we are exchanging. Now I guess we win a piece because now we have a double attack on the rook. I guess we are winning now. Yeah, rook to e2, definitely I did that. Uh, Rook to e2. Hello, Benny. But rook to e2 seems nice. So okay, so he does something very weird. I mean, anyways, let's get good into the end game. Now the queen exchange is forced. He will probably resign, and we are winning. Now there's no chance we can lose this. Take the brook. Yep, I took the brook. Now we are winning this. Yep, now he is thinking. I don't think there is anything remaining to think. Bro should just resign or. Yep. So he resigned and we won. And let's analyze the game because we. Okay, we got a challenge. Acha, he sent a rematch. Let's accept the rematch. We always accept the rematch. Okay, we are white again. So let's not play d4. Let's play e4 now. I would like to play fried liver attack if he allows. Let's see. Okay. What do you think? Would nope. He plays anti fried liver attack, I guess. It's Gyokyo piano. Uh, let's take it slow, develop the pieces. He doesn't takes, we don't exchange anything yet. And I want to play g4. Okay, so he opens up the center. Okay, okay. I don't know what he wants to grab this. Probably. All right. Maybe I can just give the bishop. Yep, now it's fine. I guess I should castle short. We can hop in this way, but then this pawn would be overloaded. I don't want to risk anything. Wow. He's okay with pinning his own knight. We need to figure out some way to punish that pinned knight. Probably his move is king to h8 next move. Hmm. How can I attack his knight? Oh, he can defend it with the bishop as well then. Yeah, so it's not a very strong pin because he can protect it with his bishop or he can move his king. So let's centralize the rook. Yeah, he has this open file, but as long as our bishop is alive, that pawn is safe. Okay, so he's trying to mess up our pawn structure. Let's not fall for that and just take the bishop. And let's open up the center. He can grab this pawn, I grab this pawn, he takes back, we take back. So it's equivalent exchange. Okay, so he takes first. Okay, this was a weird move. He will probably take this pawn now, but then we can develop our knight, and I guess it's pretty okay to do so. Or me. Okay, so he goes back. Maybe we can exchange the knight for the bishop because bishops are better compared to the knights in the end game. So let's exchange it. Now we are pretty active. Let's centralize the rook and let's try to get the 7th rank. He still can't take this pawn because it comes with a check, and we can pick this up. Yep, he blunders the rook. As I was discussing, he can't grab the pawn, he just grabbed the pawn on the way. And we are winning the rook. Bro blundered pretty bad. Yep, he resigned again. GG. Okay, so he's sending me a rematch again. Okay, let's push the pawn. Let's grab the center. Yeah, the opening is pretty fine. Let's go here. Okay, let's just exchange. I don't know why he wants to open the center so early, but if he wants, he can. Let's develop. And then we castle short. Now we castle short. This pawn is defended. Yeah, he develops, he attacks here. I think, can I give this pawn? Is it okay to give that pawn? Or maybe I can just protect by attacking his queen. Nope, that would be a blunder. Or maybe I can just do this. Okay, let's see. The viewers suddenly dropped a lot. Okay, this is fine. Should castle as well. Maybe send. Okay, I was not prepared for this. How can I save myself from this fork? I can go here. Then he will just take the queen. I take his queen. He can take the rook. He will up exchange. But I guess being up an exchange is better. Yep, it's still pretty fine. He's getting one pawn as well. But I will get the pawn back. Should I grab that pawn or should I keep the bishop pair? I think I should just keep the bishop pair for now. Let's push this pawn. Right, let's push this, blocking the pawn. Maybe the knight can hop in somewhere here. Yep, the knight would be great here. So we go here, here. 3 knight moves and a pawn move to secure the knight on the good outpost. Boxer plays chess. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, are you handling that? Can we grab that? Let's develop the knight. We go here, then push the pawn and hop the knight in the better square. Let's see. Hello, Adarsh Singh. Boxer plays chess. No, I need to check it out. Okay, so he pushed. Let's go here. Then we push and we hop in here. I want to exchange the knight for the bishop. Or can go here. Like right now. There is a triple attack. One, two, three. And there's only rook and a bishop protecting that. Let's attack this first. Now his rook is under attack as well. So at least we grab a free pawn. Okay, it wasn't free. Actually, it was free. He blundered his rook again. Damn. He blundered his rook again. Oh my god. Yeah, I pinned him, bro. I pinned him. Is it a checkmate? Nope, it's not. He can block. Okay, let's exchange the rook and then grab the rook. Yep. Now we are in the end game. We are up a piece. This should definitely winning. I think he will probably resign now. Nope, he's still going for it. So let's respect that and finish the game. Okay, let's take. It wasn't required to take that, but whatever. Actually, both the squares are covered with our bishop. He can't even come closer because the bishops are covering up everything. Maybe we can. Oh, I was going to blunder the bishop, but I guess not. Let's bring the king into the game. I guess he should know by this time that he can't push for the win. Alright, let's grab this pawn. Oh, he says no grabbing. Let's grab this pawn. And now he will resign, I guess. I mean, this is the time you are. No, I mean, he after bishop takes, he can do rook to c1. Okay, and we finally reached 1700. And we finally reached 1700. I guess it's our first time. Okay, he wants a rematch again. I want to analyze this game, but he wants a rematch. Let's give him the rematch. Let's let's play Smith Mora Gambit. Yeah, he goes for that pawn. Let's grab it. Give him another pawn. We develop the queen, then the knight. I take with the pawn, so we can open the dark square bishop as well and the light square bishop as well. Somewhat like that. Okay, that was pretty solid. Let's go here. Oh, there's a double attack. Let's go here. Yeah, but he doesn't takes. I guess. Nope. If we go bishop to a3, he can just push the pawn. So it's not that fruitful yet. I guess we should centralize the rook, protect the pawn. Yep, he pushes that. Even we can strike in the center. He takes the pawn. We can take back. Let's pin the knight and then push this pawn. Yep, he doesn't goes for that. Uh, oh no, I blended my bishop. Damn, I blended my bishop. I blended my bishop, but there's no other piece hanging, right? So let's go for the rook lift. It goes back. Okay. Let's try to go for the attack. I blended a piece. Yeah. I mean, it's my first time reaching 1700. I have been like playing for like I guess 4 years. Where does the knight go? The knight can hop in here. Then he will just take. Okay, let's give up the knight. The knight was good active piece over there, but I guess it is what it is. Fine. Okay, so he pushes the pawn further. I want to bring the other rook. Okay, so he does. He got a nice out push for his knight. Let's just go here. I am threatening to take this pawn. Let's see how he defends the pawn. Yeah, he unpins the bishop. But still, let's take this pawn. The rook has pinned the pawn, so yeah, very risky position for him, for me as well. I blundered a piece, but never mind. 1700 rating is very hard in chess, definitely is. Okay, I thought he blundered a checkmate, but I guess not. Can we just push this pawn? I think we can just push this pawn. So if I push the pawn, he can take back with the knight, because but if he take back with the knight, then it's a checkmate. He has to take with the queen, and if he takes with the queen, we can take with the bishop. I think we are winning. I think we are winning, unless and until he finds some absolute defense or something like that. Okay, okay. Can I sacrifice my rook? I don't even need to sacrifice my rook. This is checkmate. Oh my god. Yep. We won 4 matches in a row with Lubick, and this is the fifth match. I guess this will be the final match with him. So he plays d4. Let's go with d5. Okay, he goes for the queen's gambit, but let's just go with the development. Never accept queen's gambit. It's always a tragedy. Let's play simple chess, develop, solidify my pawn structure. What a solid position. I think he didn't thought like I would decline the gambit, so mm-mm, finally we reached. Okay, so he's thinking quite a lot in the very opening. I don't know, like, does he have any tactics right now, or I don't think so. There are any tactics in this early position. I guess the best move would be to close the position with the pawn to c5. Yep. Now he's okay. So he takes some considerable amount of time. Like he took 1.5 minutes to develop a knight, which is pretty crazy to me. Anyways, uh, let's grab the free pawn. I grabbed it because I didn't want him to push and close my dark squared bishop. Now we can develop our dark squared bishop wherever we want. Yeah, this looks good. And now we can castle shot. We can develop our knight. He can't even push his B pawn now because we can take it by en passant, with en passant, I mean. Yep, let's go back with the knight. Let's open the F file. F file will be very helpful for the attack. Let's push this. Let's not let the pawn fork us. If it takes, nope, it doesn't takes. I can take, or even better, I can just exchange the knights and grab this. No, I cannot grab this because it's protected by this. Okay, he pins my knight. Let me unpin my knight.
It's
Now
4
he
o'clock.
takes. I can play this and close the structure. Now let's just take with the rook, develop the knight, and develop on the F file. Yep, that would be the right choice. Now his bishop is blocked with his own pawn. His knight is blocked by his own pawn. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think he can cook now. Okay, so he grabbed the. Okay, so he was attacking the free pawn, but that's fine. Let's continue with our development. Now all the pieces are developed. Now we shall cook some attack. Oh my god, I wasn't aware it would come with a check. He grabs a free piece. Which is okay. Let's attack here. Yeah, I blended a piece in this game as well. We blended a piece in the previous game as well, but we won the previous game, and I guess we can still win this because he blenders the pieces as well. I mean, out of the 4 games, he has blended rooks 3 times. Blended the rook 3 times. Okay, this attacks, but I guess I can just take. Let's just take. Yeah, we can take with the rook back because if he promotes to queen or rook, whatever, and gives us a check, we can just go back and that would be a discovered check. So we can grab the pawn. That's why it works. Now he will have to rook his, I mean, move his king to. Okay. Yeah, but this doesn't works. Maybe we can shift the bishop to d4 so the pawn and bishop protect each other. So my queen will be free. Yep, let's do that next. Um, okay, so he developed the rook on the very much free open F file. Let's save our bishop first and then we can cook. This is a, I mean, we are attacking this pawn, which can be saved by pushing it, so not a big deal. I think we should move this pawn so we don't end up in any kind of. So we don't end up in any kind of back rank checkmates. Maybe I should just take, he takes, and then I grab the pawn. Looks good to me. I mean, I need to take care of the back rank. He can exchange the rook if he wants. Okay, doesn't goes for that. Let's push the pawn and activate our king. Okay, he goes for this. If he takes, we take the knight and we will win a piece. Let's not show him that. Oh no, I shouldn't have this. And this is fine. Let's go here. Yep, he is smart. Let's just go on the open. Oh my god, I just blundered my rook. I would have to say I misclick or something like that. Yeah, but I just blundered. I guess I will resign. Uh, let's see if he sends a rematch or not. Or let's play someone else. Yep, we were not very careful. I guess we can play one more game, and that will be it for today. Yep, okay. So we both are 1700, pretty fresh. Let's go for the London game. Bring out the knight. And right, let's develop the bishop. Um, yeah, he strikes in the center. Let's just develop. Let him develop the bishop. If he takes, we take the queen. And if not, let's go for this. Oh no, my queen. All right. Pretty crazy. Oh my god. I mean, this was crazy. I mean, very crazy. This game definitely needs to be analyzed well. Crazy position. My queen is pinned to the bishop. This bishop is pinned. Okay, let's win a piece. Finally, saved my queen, man. It was pretty intense moment. I saved my queen. We have to analyze this game. Okay, so he develops. This attacks his queen. We can even, wherever the queen moves, I mean, the queen cannot move into this diagonal, so we can give him a check. And let's see what he does. I don't think he has any good moves. Okay. Now this is the checkmate. Let's see. I guess we cooked him. He had a great attack, but mm, okay, now he can go back. Oh, I can win his queen though. This fork wins the queen and he resigns. Yep, pretty crazy game. Very crazy. Let's analyze this game. Worth analyzing. I have two great moves. I mean, those were the only moves that saved the game for me. Let's analyze. We go for d4, d5, develop the knight. Everything is equal, very equal. Okay, now white is better. I played the best move. He played the best move. And here I fumbled. Actually, I should have played queen. Yep, definitely. Anyways, here I did a small mistake. This was a very big mistake. Yeah, I should have just taken the pawn first. Once I took the pawn, but then he could have defended. That's why I don't wanted him to defend. I wanted to be aggressive. That's why I went in with the knight. And he moved his king. Okay, so this was a blunder as well. But he gave me a check instead. And now it's suddenly equal. So I did the best. Yep, and I found the best move to defend. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I should have given a check here and we were winning. But anyways, then I just took that back and he took my knight. Then I developed my rook. Yep, his moves were pretty bad. So yeah, it was pretty easy win. I thought the position was very scary, but it was pretty fine. Yep. Let's get started with the next match. All right, all right. Okay, let's play the London game. Main spawn opening, Chigorin variation. Let's develop the light square bishop first and then we push these pawns. If he hops here, now we have to attack on the king side. Yeah, he push. We push as well. He takes. We take. He takes. There's still attack on his knight. Yep, he takes. Take. He takes. Can I give the rook as well? Let's not give the rook. Yeah, he's a pawn up now. But I think we will be able to get that piece back. We have to just develop pretty quick. Develop the knight, bring the rook into the attack. I think that will do the job. I don't think he can save his bishop now. His bishop is trapped. First of all, it's pinned. If he moves his knight, I mean, if he moves his king, then the bishop trapped as well. He can move here. My plan is developing my knight, then get the rook to the g file. Oh, okay, this is the way he wants to protect. But let's just attack. And now this step, okay. I think, but that's very slow. We can bring the rook into the game. He can't castle, right? Or can he? Okay, he can castle. So now there's double protection and double attack. We need one more attacker. How can I bring one more attacker into the game? If his bishop moves somewhere, we can exchange the rooks. Can I sacrifice my knight? Can I sacrifice my knight? I sacrifice my knight. He takes. We take back. Nope, he can push this pawn. But we can take back. Nope, I cannot sacrifice my knight there. Let's. How do we proceed further? I need my bishop here to be protected. If I go here right now, he can take back. We give him a check. That would be equivalent exchange. Let's go for the exchange. He's just a pawn up and has double pawns. I think we can still push for the win. Let's see. If it takes, we give him a check. He takes back with the queen or something. Let's exchange the rooks. Everything is equal, but my advantage is gone. I couldn't find any better way to proceed. I still need to improve my game on that side. Okay, I thought it was a free pawn, but the knight is protecting, so we go back. Let's drop back. I need to take care not to leave any piece undefended. Okay, so he attacks. Can attack as well. Let's hop in the knight this way. I want to put my knight like here and here to the c5. c5 looks like a good push for my knight. And if he brings his knight to any of these squares, we would just exchange it for the knight. Because bishops are better for the end game. Like they have a lot more coverage than the knights. So, yep. Okay, so that's three. Okay, so if I hop in now, he can give me a check. Actually, he cannot. If I hop in, he takes back. I take with the pawn. Yeah, I think it works for me because this check, this knight can take back as well. Okay, so he takes the knight first. Let's take back. There's attack on the queen. I want to grab this pawn. Now he can give me this check. I have somewhere to hide. But everything is protected as it should be except this pawn. He can take this pawn and I can grab this pawn. Then this pawn is weak as well. Okay, so he goes for the queen exchange because he has... Okay, he doesn't has a passer. Now I guess he does. Let's go here. Let's not get... Oh no, my queen. I mean, come on. He will have triple pawn on f5. That would be hilarious. Okay, let's close this. Let's take this and open up my knight. I mean, I want to activate my knight. Let's go here. Now, if he takes the pawn, we can just push our pawn as well. Because if he takes this pawn, we win a piece and a pawn. So, yep, we are doing pretty... if I go here, he can protect that. But still, let's push. And let's go up the board. Yep, now we are equal material again. And I think a king and a pawn can handle these three pawns, and this pawn would be handled by the knight. So it should be handleable. Yep. Where should the knight hop in, by the way? I have to be careful. Right. Yep, I think this is the way. Okay, let's calculate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay, this can be stopped in like 2 moves. Okay, I need to stop this pawn with the knight. 1, 2. Yep, that's done. Yep, it's savable. And now we can go for this pawn. The knight is pretty strong, I mean, for the end game. I am pretty happy I pulled this off. I mean, I'm not very good at the end games, but now I am. That was a mistake because, yeah, that was a mistake. Yep, let's grab this. I think this would be a draw, I guess. Nope, it won't be a draw. Yep, it will be a draw. He has to figure out how to win this. Yep, it's a draw. Yeah, that was a very close match. I guess we should ask for a rematch. Okay, so last game for the day, and he start with d5. Let's go with the d5. Yeah, not a big fan of d5, but it is what it is. Let's develop, bring out the pieces into the game. I could have put my bishop here, and yeah, let's put the bishop here. Take the pawn, and now we take the pawn back. I think this bishop is very strong now because it won't allow white to castle shot. Okay, he's trying to protect that. Let's grab more space on the king side. Trying to activate my pieces even more. We can even go for like a f5 and some rook left. Okay, this is attacked. I think he's going to push this. Hmm. Should we exchange the queens? Should we exchange the queens is the question. Should we exchange the queens? I don't think there's a way to save the queen. So let's just go for the exchange. If he takes, we take back. Oh, okay. He gets greedy and grabs a pawn. Let's grab this back. Let's grab this. Let's take the knight. Let's take the pawn. Oh no, I blended my bishop. That's okay. Let's not get. He's not getting out of this alive. He will be 2 pawns up, which is pretty fine, I guess. His knight is trapped as well. Like, okay, that's a very strange move to play. Wow, wow, that's how he protects. Amazing, amazing. Let's bring the king into the game. I can give the rook for the 2 pieces, I guess. Nope, that's not good for me. Yeah, that's not great either. So let's just go back. By the way, his bishop and knight are tied protecting each other. Like the knight can't go anywhere and the bishop is tied protecting it. So these 2 pieces are as good as dead. As I can push on the king side, I guess. Takes. He can grab a free pawn. I think I should. Okay, so how much minus am I getting here? Uh, Hello. I lose 8, so I will still be up 1700. I guess that's pretty great. Let's resign for now. And thank that's it for today. Thank you for joining in. Hope you like, share, and